Hey yo, you messing with the boss, you dealing with the king, cause I've been making hits from the summer to the spring. I'm the man to remember.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Last night I uploaded a video called Your Questions Have Been Answered. It's starting my new series called Your Questions Have Been Answered. I'm going to be receiving questions from Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. I have a few questions here with me right now, and yeah, let's start this thing. Question number 1 comes from Jeremy. 3 people want to know this question, and question is, why isn't weed legal? Well, pretty much it's legal in California, so just carry your happy ass over to California and go get some weed. Yeah, does that answer your question? Question number 2 comes from Josh, and he wants to know why women can't drive. My opinion is that she's probably pregnant and her belly is in the way, you know. She's just there, you know, just hanging out, you know, just out there. Yeah. Or they just are blind or something. I don't know. Answer that question for yourself. Question number 3 comes from Emmanuel, and he wants to know why women are so difficult and what happened to hip-hop. In my opinion, females can be difficult sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes they're picky. They don't ask for a lot sometimes, but in the long run, they start crying and whining about you not getting them something, or you not paying enough attention to them, or something like that. But that's just in my opinion. And hip-hop hasn't gone anywhere pretty much. People like Soulja Boy and people like Roscoe Dash and people like them have, you know, have been trying to bring back the dancing styles and all that, because back in the 80s and 90s and back then they just been doing nothing but dancing songs, and that's what it's pretty much about, and people are just hating on it for no reason. But that's just in my opinion though. On to the next one. Question number 4 comes from TJ, and he wants to know, why can't VA hip-hop artists unite and put our state on the map? I think they can, for real. Not just with VA, but with pretty much any state. They can just, you know, collab together and just make something up, and, you know, just get it out there if they try hard enough. That's, you know, what I think, but pretty much they can get along. If they can get along, they can put something together and make shit happen, you know. On to the next one. Question number 5 comes from Solace, and he wants to know why Taco Bell let go or took away the flatbreads. Probably too many Mexicans complained about them being there. And they're probably jealous because their flatbread business went pew downhill. Yeah. On to the next one. Question number 6 comes from Denisha, and she wants to know, why do females always try to outdo each other? Some of them are conceited, and some of them are, you know, jealous. So they're like, well, I see this other girl, you know, you're looking at, and I'm just gonna outdo her. I'm like, okay, that's cool. But yeah, some girls are just, you know, conceited, and they just try to outdo everybody, and that's just their lifestyle. You know, they're just self-centered. They want to do what they want to do, not for what other people want them to do. They don't take advice. They just want to do them and take over everything. But let's go on to the next question. Final question comes from Daquan, and he wants to know what I think about girls that wear flip-flops and their feet look really ashy and they're from African tribes or something like that. They probably dipped their feet in acid, or stuck their feet in volcano bath or something. I've seen girls out there with really, really ashy feet and really, really ashy ankles. It's not pretty. Not at all. They look like they put out cigarettes on their ankles and in between their toes, and every time they get out of the shower, they look in between their toes or something. I don't know. That's just off the dome. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, that's the end of this video. I'm going to be asking for some more questions off of YouTube and Twitter, since I already got questions off of Facebook. Just send in all your questions, and hopefully I'll answer them the best I can. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope that you comment on it as soon as possible, and yeah, peace.
Hey yo, you messing with the boss, you dealing with the king, cause I've been making hits from the summer to the spring. I'm the man to remember.